All right, I understand. All right, yep, we are live. We got the Yak Day 3 at the Scottsdale house. Okay, first of all, most of the talented people are going to play mini golf. Okay, so there's 3 of us here, but it's not going to be the only 3. KB and Roan are on the way. They're in traffic. They're in Uber on the way here.
Classic Arizona traffic.
Arizona traffic, which wasn't really existent. Secondly, Rudy is here. Cheah is here.
Subbing in.
To start the show. We'll start the show like that. And we got Spider milling around back here, too, and the boys. So, so we'll start in a minute. But KB and Roan will be here. Yes, I had a $700 dinner last night.
A tasting menu.
8-course tasting menu. Cafe Monarch. Beautiful place.
What is 8 courses? There's how many appetizers? There has to be like several rounds of that, right?
Well, it's not. I don't know if you call them appetizers per se, but it's progressively bigger dishes.
Okay. So what was the best and worst thing you had in this?
So the best was the New Zealand venison on a bed of some good stuff, and then they had some Japanese wagyu on a bed of some good stuff as well. That was terrific. Yeah, had a good time. My wife's having fun out here.
Yeah.
She doesn't have kids out here.
It's good that you got the New Zealand venison. Venison, you said, right?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Why would
Australian venison, way worse.
Oh, really?
No.
He's joking. That's what he's doing.
My man doesn't know venison.
No. Deer.
Is that a sausage?
Deer.
No, it's deer.
That's deer.
Venison is deer.
What about?
It could be sausage.
Oh, okay, so you can turn the deer into a sausage.
Correct.
think
Yeah.
it'd be sausage.
Venison is deer meat. And
I've
it's
only
very,
had
very
deer
dry,
jerky.
or it's very lean.
I've only had deer jerky, and it was pretty good.
That's fantastic. Can we talk to you about it for a second?
Yeah.
You went on Twitter today,
Yes.
and you said, "Oh, okay, look, I proved something," and you put a picture up of a cell phone tower that had been turned into a cactus.
Of a news article with a photo.
That doesn't change the fact that that thing over there on top of that mountain is at least 200 feet tall, and it's not even close to a cactus.
Maybe, maybe not. I think we can agree that the two things.
No, and it's not. Maybe,
left.
maybe not. It's definitely not a cactus.
One of those. The thing that's the biggest on the right looks green. Rudy, would you?
You can't tell the colors from here.
Miles away. You can't see that.
You cannot see that. That's 5 miles away.
They don't care about that looking like. They only disguise them in like residential neighborhoods. They don't care about if that looks like a cactus.
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't.
No, you can't say when you're wrong. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. The only wrong you ever admit is, well, maybe not. Yeah, no, you're wrong. It's not. That's not a thing that you said it was.
Well, you know, I was wrong last night. I said John Moran was going to get 7+ boards. I'm sorry, Rudy.
It's okay.
And he got 6.
Did
So
the
I
other
was
hit?
wrong. What?
D'Angelo Russell, did that one hit?
D'Angelo Russell got ejected from the game in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
I am quitting. Last night was my first night doing trusted data, and it loses. So I am, out of respect, going to quit.
I don't have a great record with trusted data too.
Really?
I dart in sometimes. I get them. He gave me one parlay to hit one time. It was like plus 380. That worked.
I think we're the only ones that aren't making tons of money on this.
Correct. Yeah, but I didn't commit early enough. Like if I committed at the ground floor, I'd be doing it every day.
Exactly.
But I dip my toe in, and then my toe gets bit, and I pull it back out, and I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. 2,000 likes on the stream, and we'll release today. I love today's, but I actually like a lot of plays today. And I'll actually give all those out.
Really? Maybe I could parlay those.
You can. Yeah, I did.
There goes my toe again.
Your toe's going to get bit, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roan and KB are on the way, right?
Yeah. So wait,
The show is still starting at 11. I don't know what they did.
this show, yes. Yeah, I can't speak to it.
How come none of us are in the mini golf? Don't you think some of us are big enough stars where we should be there?
I don't think so. I am, but you two, I would be
Well,
embarrassed.
not as much him.
I mean, some previous mini golf champions might say that as the only decorated champion outside of, I guess, Jeff D'Lo and the company.
You won a mini golf tournament in Florida.
This is the
Against
second
children.
straight
You were
day.
19 years old.
Against children.
When you were 19 years old against 9-year-olds.
It wasn't in Florida, first of all.
I thought it was. It was on Jersey Shore?
Yeah,
Jersey
so
Shore.
we're talking about like the.
Okay, well that's worse.
It's literally.
I feel like the Florida mini golf scene is better than the Jersey mini golf scene.
In the summer,
Oh,
Yeah, 100%.
Florida.
Yes.
That is mini golf USA.
Florida talent comes up to escape the Florida heat and live at the
That's
Jersey Shore during the
that's
summer.
not
There's
even
no
kind of
such
true.
thing as like mini golf talent. There's just kids that play it.
I was beating the best 12-year-old.
No,
in the
you
world.
sound
No,
like
you were not beating the best 12-year-olds in the world. First of all, you said you beat like a couple 9-year-olds. You didn't even say 12.
It's the
I mean,
same
there
thing
were
as-
several different ages.
But beating the best 12-year-olds in the world at mini golf is still beating a 12-year-old.
You're like
Bad.
Right.
12-year-olds?
Right.
You're not.
You are literally the benchwarmers meme where the guy pulls out a piece of paper and says, "I am 12."
Those are your best boys.
That are probably pretty good at mini golf.
But they're still 12-year-old boys.
Oh, what's the argument?
12-year-old boys have you beaten?
His own.
So I don't know what the argument is. We were talking about the mini golf thing going today and how we're not playing. He said he's the only mini golf champion in the company.
Outside of Jeff D'Lo.
But you beat 9-year-old. The last time you told the story, they were 9. I don't know when they became 12.
Also, Smitty is a golf champ.
Schmitty is?
Smitty is. Smitty won Howard Island.
Smitty does not have a trophy and said they wrote his name on a whiteboard, which is literally the most erasable thing in the world.
Well, okay.
So,
did he win the event?
According to him, yes. I actually have proof that I won an event. And Jeff D'Lo also has proof that he won an event.
Smitty has oral tradition.
I'm not questioning Schmitty's character.
Remember when you said you were the best Connect 4 player in America and Smitty beat you an hour later?
Schmitty,
I'm sorry.
You should lose. You never go undefeated in Connect 4, but you win series. And
You have a Connect 4 board right there.
I know. I
set it up.
absolutely mopped the floor with fights and Jackie Nichols in under 90 seconds yesterday.
Under 90
Oh,
seconds.
sounds like a Mensa gathering right there. How did you ever?
Plays on your schedule.
What's up, Ron?
What's up, brother?
How you doing? Don't you have to go to mini golf?
They were trying to make me go early, and I was like, bro, I want to yak with my boys.
Yeah, thank you.
They wanted me to sound check at mini golf.
Right.
What? For sideline reporting. What?
The mini golf thing, I was there yesterday for the rehearsal. Hank was like, "We need bodies." I was like, "Sure, I'll do it." It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I'm very much I'm focused only on Hank today.
Minahan told me it took him 2.5 hours to play 8 holes.
We sat around forever, and it's like an indie film set. We have a full production truck. We have like 40 cameras.
And we're not recording this. We're sending this out live, right?
Well, this is Hank's. The first one, the funny thing is Hank was like, "Oh, mini golf is such good content. Like, this will be easy. It's cash, whatever." And then the first one ended up being his Medellin. Like it was, it was.
When are people going to
hardest thing
realize
he's ever done?
So he's doing it again?
And now he's like trying to get redemption. And based on yesterday, they had to they realized that like the way they were trying to do it wasn't working, and then they had to like readjust it. I'm hoping for the best for Hank, but this has become like his like David versus Goliath. Like he will make mini golf, and I'm worried that there's going to have to be a trilogy.
Well, David won that.
I know, but this might be a different version of the Bible.
Okay,
where he
all right.
fucking doesn't win. He doesn't have a slingshot.
When are people going to realize Hank is full of nothing but terrible ideas? Nothing but the worst ideas.
Do we have any witnesses here from the hotel incident?
Yes.
You were there?
As the more time that passes, the more I was there.
9/11.
So no, I was on the
bigger role you
elevator
played.
down, and Nick texts me something's going on in this lobby, and he was still typing while I saw it, and there was a man. It was insane.
You saw the dude.
There was 5 cops on top of him.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if there's an update on that.
What'd you think? What'd you think of their pin?
Well, explain kind of what happened.
Like, was their pinning good?
So-
From
I
a
didn't
wrestler
see.
point of
This
view.
guy crashed his car head on into our hotel, gets out, runs through the hotel lobby into the pool area. The cops get him and tackle him.
I heard that he pulled a move where he like acted like he had been there and like just pulled out his phone and tried to mill about like a civilian.
I like that.
Like he tried to blend in.
Nick tried to stop him. He did a spin move on Nick. And then I go through and I just form tackle him. Then the cops came after that.
I'm picturing Nick like in Home Alone 2 when he's in New York, like Rob Schneider, just like trying to block.
And he goes through his legs. Yeah, he goes through his legs.
Nick's rickety
Got
legs.
his ankles broken by a runaway with a warrant.
Oh my God.
Have you guys ever been in a situation like that? Not exactly, but like a similar, like police.
Well, Kyle was in it yesterday.
I almost got hit head on in a police chase.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, and then he like went on the curb and then turned into a golf course and then just hit a maple tree.
Damn.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
Or the cop?
Oh,
Oh,
the fact
wow.
that you knew the type of tree was a nice
I
detail.
know every
there.
type of tree in Colorado, every location, every single one.
Really?
Yeah.
I just, no.
It's great because you never be able to check me.
It's true. That's true. I mean, if we were in the remote, there's a little bit of desert in southwest Colorado. You'd know every tree out there?
Oh yeah, you can't G-check me on this because it's stupid. It's pointless.
There's a lot of maple out there though, huh?
Oh yeah, aspen, maple, elm, silver
Redwood.
maple. Yeah.
Redwood?
No redwood.
No.
There's maple in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I just have all the maple in the Northeast in Canada.
Because of maple syrup, right?
Yeah.
Where's where are all the redwoods?
That's all in California.
California,
Right?
but Muir Woods isn't redwoods, isn't it? Is it like sequoias or something?
I don't know what. Yeah.
They're all near San Francisco.
But I thought sequoias was the name of the redwood forest. I thought sequoia was a type of redwood,
Oh, is it?
isn't it?
Bro, we're gonna talk about some weird shit today. And
That's
I
fine.
like
Let's
it.
just
I
do
like
it.
This.
Let's get in sequoia redwood.
I just remembered. I re-remembered because I was so young. I was like 7. It was whenever the Blair Witch Project came.
You were
out.
7,
Yeah.
Yeah.
99.
My the cops knocked on my door at 5 a.m. Not on my door. My parents. They answered. My neighbor stabbed his wife. I forgot all about that.
Until now.
My neighbor stabbed his wife
Where?
in the neck.
Oh.
Repeatedly. She survived. He called the cops himself.
Paul Pierce shit.
What?
Yeah.
What?
One of those things, and now he lives in Arizona. He only got 4 years in jail.
What?
You gotta look that
Did
up.
she survive?
Stab her with?
Did they divorce?
With a knife.
Like a butter knife?
Trying
No,
see what I
they
can get
tried
away
to
with.
work things out for a year, but it didn't last.
No, she tried to work it out. Okay. Let's give this another shot, baby.
Yeah. Let's
That wasn't
really,
me.
let's really give this thing a whirl.
That's so fucked up.
I don't have a police chase story or anything or a stabbing.
I've seen 2 very cool ones.
Oh, my dad helped shoot a guy once. Forgot.
What do you
about
mean
that.
helped?
Helped. What did he, was he like? Was it Chris
Well-
Paul and he had binoculars?
Well, back
He
when
stood behind the dude like a t-ball coach.
no, back when I was like back when I was like 7 or 8 years old, we lived at the end of a dirt road, and there was a guy named Tommy that lived across the way. He was a drug dealer, and my dad was a drug user. It was a perfect match. And one night, Tommy came home. They were having a party at the drug house, and somebody had fucked his girl. So he went over to my dad's, and my dad went and got him a shotgun, and they walked over there, and he shot him.
Nuh-uh.
But he shot him in the leg. So it wasn't- they used my dad's gun, but I was asleep.
Oh, so your dad's first degree murder.
No, he shot him in the leg.
Accessory.
He shot him in the leg.
Oh, he didn't.
And the cops came. They didn't charge him because he did fuck his girl. So,
Hey, they explained that to the cops.
That has legal grounds. It should.
In my defense, Honor, smell his dick.
no, they worked it out. The guy refused to press charges. The guy's like, well, I fucked this girl. so
That's cool with it.
There's nothing I can. This the judge like there's nothing I can do.
I think they just like shook hands at the end of the night. Like, all right, I shot you. You fucked my girl.
What happened? What happened to their
Laws.
relationship?
I don't think those drug relationship lasts very long anyway.
Is that who you're named after?
Who? Me?
Thomas?
No. I was already named. But I'm named after my dad, who was Thomas.
Oh, okay.
And my grandfather, Thomas Calvin, who was a renowned
So
racist.
you're... Wait. So you're
World
TW3.
What?
World
You're
ranked.
TW3.
Oh, I'm at least I might be TW like 6. I don't know. I can take it back 3 generations.
So if you were an NFL player, what would your jersey say on the back?
Walker.
No, 6th or 3rd? Or...
Well, I'm not really a true junior because they changed the middle names.
That's what happened.
Is
to
that
me.
how that works?
I would have been the second if I had my middle name.
Like Thomas, my son is Thomas Brandon Walker Jr. That's the first one that carried both names.
Did you meet Rosillo last night?
I did.
Did you?
But you like didn't know it was him or something like that? Or what
So,
happened?
I mean, I was next to you, and he came over, and he was just wearing a hat like that, and I hadn't, he's a bald guy, but it took me a second to be like, oh, and then he said, what's up, and I said hi, and you chatted with him for a moment, and he went on to talk to
Well,
me.
afterwards, I was trying to remember. Were you like, was that Rosillo?
No, I knew it. I said,
you
what,
knew.
what's
Okay,
up?
okay,
So,
got it.
I said, like, what's up, man? And yeah. He
That's
won.
dope. That's dope.
Who else was in the mix? There were some names out.
Shane was out.
Shane is out.
Christian Yelich.
Yelich, yeah.
Alex, yep.
Yelich and D-Lo were like putting me on the
This was all at the same bar last night?
Yeah.
I was just hanging out at the bar with these guys?
Christian Yelich was at
I was with my ring
Barstool
thing.
bar, and then we walked over, and then Rusilla came over later, and Shane joined probably around, maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, he was in the mix. It was a good mix. It was a fun mix. But what was Yelich drinking? He was drinking some like fucking Austin vodka that I'd never heard of. It wasn't Tito's, but some other kind of Austin
Effin?
flavored
Or no,
vodka. No, something else, like 2 words or something. But everyone was like, "Oh, yeah."
I used to drink their
something in
their
water.
sweet tea flavored.
Oh,
Oh, it was something Austin. I think
Might be
Tucker
game
Max
changer?
invested. I'm being dead serious. Yeah.
Because this does sound like a lie. You did.
No,
There
this
was a
is
sweet tea vodka.
the sweet
that was very good.
Austin sweet tea vodka.
Sweet tea vodka.
My man perked up big
I was
time.
physiologically
alcoholic.
dependent on it for like 2 months.
Did Tito's have a sweet tea vodka? I don't fucking know. But it was a good drink, though. It was a fantastic drink. Not as
Oh,
good
was
as
it
I knew.
Pinnacle? No, Pinnacle. That was.
No, not Pinnacle.
Oh no, I was thinking of Deep Eddy.
Yes, that's what it was. Deep
Oh,
Eddy
that's it?
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Eddy. I'd never heard of that shit. It's popular.
Look
or
up
what?
Deep Eddy Tucker Max.
Y'all seen any golfers out?
Nah.
Would you
I don't
even
think I
know?
would recognize a single golfer.
I met some dudes who were saying they're pro golfers last night, but that might be the easiest thing to say you're a pro at. It's like being like a porn star.
All you gotta do is look average and white.
It's like you're a star as soon as you do your first porn. Like you're a
That's true. That is
porn
true.
star. Like, that's fucking kind of grand of you to call yourself a porn star.
I think it has to be like a studio picture for you to be a porn star. You got to be part of one of the big
A
five.
still picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you think come in,
5 now?
5 what?
Big
five.
studios. Yeah. Bang Bros, Reality Kings, Brazzers.
What?
Naughty America.
and MGM,
Guru?
Yeah.
Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Paramount.
We had a run-in, actually. We went to that dive the day before, and we met a kid whose dad was the greatest racquetball player.
Oh, we did a whole thing on it. Yeah.
You're talking about
He's been DMing me.
Sudsy.
Sudsy.
Yeah.
Sudsy Junk. What's his last name?
Sudsy Monchik.
Sudsy Monchik. He messaged us on Facebook.
TJ screenshotted it, I think.
Yeah,
So,
he's trying to get together with the boys.
yeah.
Sudgy, let's get Sudgy in the mix.
He sent me a flex picture. He sent me a picture of him and his wife, and he said, "My wife, Veronica, and I."
His ring thing?
I was like, "All right, yeah." She's the most decorated player in the history of her country.
Really?
She will spot Dave 10 to 15 anytime. All the best.
10 to 15?
I don't know what that means.
What's that even?
I did go on Sudsy Monchik's YouTube channel to check out some of his stuff. His backhand is actually unhittable. He just hits it
defies
really low,
science.
and then it just rolls.
Security guard Mike was like, "Yeah, it defies science. That's like a local legend."
It breaks the laws of physics.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Sudsy.
I want to see it. I want to see it live. I want to see him spot Dave 10 to 15. Does that mean he's giving him
I have
15
no
points,
idea. No
or
idea.
the score starts at 10 to 15?
No idea.
Probably given 10 to 15 points.
Also, why give the berth there? Why the wide berth? Why not just say I'll spot you 15?
15, yeah.
So you have to look at you and say, well, you're a 10 guy.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. Sudsy. Let's spin the wheel.
It's been the fucking. Let's see what we got. Spin it. There we go.
Fart eliminator would be bad.
Yep.
Oh, we got something. Oh no, that would be.
I'm going to say, I think we have too many name wheels on.
Well, are we just like banking these right now to do them
I,
later?
I, I don't think we can do a lot of them.
Well, yeah, just do it.
Let's see who's it
Let's
is.
just see what comes up.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
I can't physically do the Carlton dance. I just can't. My arms. I can't.
That's the easiest dance.
I know it is.
literally is the easiest
I
dance.
can't do dancing.
It's like
I don't know
made
what to tell
for
you.
white guys.
Yeah.
Rutledge is mad at me because I was supposed to do an English accent for a video today. I couldn't do it.
Can I give you a tip?
I can't do an English accent.
Can I give you a tip?
Yeah.
Picture where the noise is coming from being in front of your mouth. So like American, I saw a YouTube video about this. You talk from the middle of your mouth. But if you picture like the noise coming from like right here, then all of a sudden you're British.
How did you do that?
Because
right
you picture the noise.
can't do it.
Picture the noise coming from your lips. Project the noise from your lips.
I don't think about where the noise is coming from ever.
I know. I'm trying to. I didn't either until I saw the video.
Do you remember all your wheel things?
No.
Spin that thing. Kyle Bauer.
It's like we've got
Bingo.
Bingo.
I like bingo.
Oh, that's just straight up play bingo.
Okay.
I missed the thrill. Yeah.
Let's just play bingo then. Not today, obviously.
But tomorrow.
Back to the city.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, maybe?
Tomorrow we could maybe get some bingo.
Tomorrow?
Maybe we could get some bingo cards printed up or some shit. I don't know.
There's a lot of dudes on TikTok that play bingo.
Yeah? Does it pop?
B16 looking ass.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of dudes on TikTok that do every single thing you could say.
Yeah, well, for whatever
I couldn't
reason,
say a phrase that
there's
they.
dudes that do live streams of bingo.
Oh no, I see that a lot. It's a
Yeah.
guy from Houston. He's always wearing that big ass Astros hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, braces. Thank you for this hair, Ron.
That's the kinkiest.
This thing's got hella curls. This might be one of mine.
No way.
I would think it is.
No, it's too brown, dude.
It's too brown. That's not you.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's not me. My hair's just turning black. The older I get, it just keeps getting blacker and
It's a
blacker.
good problem.
Yeah.
TJ, we got to end at the top of the hour or what?
Yeah.
Or right at
They asked-
12?
They asked me to leave.
All right.
Bro,
early.
you got to get out of here.
Yeah, I got to. I do.
They're probably mad at you right now.
I got to go.
They are, but it's like, so I can stand around.
Yeah. Well, you got to be the field
this is
reporter
long.
at mini golf. The fact that the first time we did mini golf was, you know, I don't know if disaster is the right way to put it, but it was something. It was an ordeal. Now
the
we're doing
amount of work that Nick had to.
now we're
put
doing
in
it
on
live.
for that shit. He was in hell for like he had like doing 9-hour
double
sessions
sessions
in the
for-
dojo in a dark room trying to like come up with voiceover shit.
Who's
I thought
announcing
the
it
final
with him?
product was enjoyable, but obviously it took all. I don't know if the juice was worth the squeeze.
Is it Jake and Nick on the call today?
Yep.
There was so much squeeze. It took so long to squeeze any juice out of there.
Did you know if you squeeze an orange to make orange juice, like almost nothing comes out?
It takes like 8 oranges.
Takes a lot of oranges. Yeah.
You thought that you were gonna get a fresh glass.
No, I tried to do it, and it's like this much juice. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, you thought, but you were gonna get a whole glass from. It was a 1-to-1 ratio.
Maybe not a whole glass, but like something
Half a glass?
drinkable.
Yeah.
I like
This
what
was like not. You're not even getting it. It's not even like close to a
Did
shot.
you do this in like the attempt to have a glass of orange juice?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have fresh squeezed orange juice. Not even close.
I like you getting like pissed at a
glass
single orange.
Did you buy a bag of oranges?
like what the fuck,
This
man?
is my
I
orange.
bought like 2
You
oranges.
had one
So you
job.
didn't go long enough to
Oh, so
actually
you
get a
went
glass?
to the store, like, I'm going to have orange juice today, and you bought 2.
Yeah. Well, I thought like, oh,
You got to buy a bag for
fresh
that.
squeezed orange juice.